here. No, it's not what I want. Not what I want. There we go. Let me see here. What can I do here? Da. Okay. Ah. I gotta change some crap on my thing here. Who cares about pronouns? Give me a break with the pronoun bullshit. Give me a second here. Give me a second here. I don't like hearing myself. Alright, now. I just hope somebody just didn't message me because I didn't see it. I wasn't paying attention. So if you message me, please message back. sure I got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. If y'all getting confused with my road, yeah, don't feel bad. I'm getting a little confused with it myself a little bit, so don't feel bad. All right. Oh. Don't ask me why I did that. I don't. Whoops. All right, something's not right here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna let that be for now. I gotta figure this one out. So I gotta figure out how to get that bend there. That bend's gonna be even. So, yeah. Shit gotta change. Yeah. Alright, let's figure this out. See if I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I think that's what it is because, yeah, this got shortened here. This didn't go the way I really wanted it to. But you know what? Oh, fuck. I don't know. It really didn't go the way I wanted it to. No, it didn't. No, it did not. It surely didn't. But that's okay because I might be able to figure this out. Fuck. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I got it. All right, I got it. It just took me a minute to figure it out, but I got it. All right. See, now I know that most people, when they build their roads and whatnot, they put that yellow line on the outside and everything and whatnot. but I'm American and we have our yellow lines in the center. So therefore, with that being in the center, the outside on our left-hand side, well, right-hand side as we're driving, on the right-hand side, we call that the fog line. That's why that white line's there. We call that the fog line. Which is meant for, basically, to sum it up, we're driving down like roads that are deeply, densely fogged where you can hardly see over the front end of your car because a lot of idiots like to turn on high beams in fog. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Don't ever turn your high beams on in fog because it's going to make it 10 times worse. Leave your lights on, just a regular low beam, especially if you ain't got fog lights. And just stay close to that right-hand side to where the white line is because you can follow the white line and it helps you through the fog. But, mind you, pay attention in front of you because you might be on an interstate and end up in a freaking 100-car pileup. And if that ever happens, don't get out of your car. Don't ever get out of your freaking car in a pileup like that. Because you're just asking to die. It just goes to show you the moronic people in this world. Especially now since everybody wants to record everything. Oh my god, look at this accident. Oh my god. Can you believe this? Oh my god, another car! Splat, you went just for views. Why my ass is sitting there laughing at you, dumbass, for doing it. Mind you, I won't get out in a big pile up like that and help a dumb, stupid person that wanted to get out and film shit. You want to film shit, sit in your car and film it. It's self-explanatory. Bad accident. Plain and simple. Because you're going to get some hits. A lot more. Especially when that big rig comes flying down at you. I just ain't got time for idiocracy, so I won't stop. Just like when I was going the other day when that what was left over of that hurricane that went through when we got all the heavy downpours. I forget what the name of it was. The one that went into Florida the other week, 2 weeks ago, whatever, 3 weeks ago. Came up through the south and whatnot. Came into Pennsylvania. While I'm driving down I-476, which if you're down in Philadelphia, it's known as the Blue Route. But it's also the Northeast Extension Turnpike. It's a paid road after a certain spot out of Philadelphia, after you get outside of Philadelphia. And it goes all the way up to Scranton, PA, all the way up through the Pocono Mountains and everything. Go through a big ass tunnel through the mountain and whatnot. Well, anyway. Well, it's pouring down rain, okay? The speed limit on that highway is 70 miles an hour. It just goes to show you the idiocracy in this country, well, in this world, I'm just going to say nowadays, but more so here in the United States. The young drivers today are so freaking impatient. It's unreal. Okay, when you're taught how to drive to when it's bad weather to slow down at least 5 miles an hour in bad inclement weather. Go at least 5-10 miles below the speed limit. Well, it was pouring down so hard you couldn't even see over. You couldn't even see, even with the windshield wipers on high and whatnot. I mean, it was horrible. The wind was blowing. It was downpouring rain. The highway turned into a freaking river. Um, and people are still blowing past you 70, 80 miles an hour. I ain't gonna tell you how many people I've seen go flying across like they were on a sheet of ice and lost control of their cars, flipping them over and everything. And I did like that one character after I seen them flipped over in the highway or crashed. I sound like the one character from The Simpsons going, yeah, I'm a grown ass man. I'm gonna laugh at you dumb retarded ass for doing that. And if you died, yeah, well, I'm still gonna go, because you're retarded. If you died, you took a forever nap for being retarded. Plain and simple. You had no common sense. You didn't slow down. 70 miles an hour. It's pretty bad when you got tractor trailers crawling at 35 miles an hour on this 70-mile-an-hour road, because that's how bad you could not see. I only stopped for one car. I wasn't going to stop. But at that point in time, the rain slowed down enough to where I seen little children in the back of this car. The mother was going so fast down the highway, she lost control when she went to get off the off-ramp. In, oh shit, I forget what the hell the name, not Slatington, shit, I forget what the hell the name of the exit was. But anyway, it was right before the Lehigh Tunnel. So, mind you, their car's now disabled. The whole front end smashed, tires busted off, whatnot. They hit the corner of the guardrail so hard, it spun their car around, busted the whole front end up, and they're sitting in the driving lane. All right, it's a 2-lane highway on either side, so it's 4 lanes altogether, if you can't do the math. I was going southbound, there's 2 lanes southbound, boom. 2 lanes northbound, boom. 2 and 2 is 4. I didn't need a calculator for that. Just saying. Well, anyway. So I did pull over. And I pulled over far enough to where, I had the guardrail in between me and the highway and whatnot, waiting for the turnpike safety crew to get there and the paramedics and everything and the police. I had the little kids go and sit in the cab of my truck, so they were out of danger. Mind you, the parents still sat there in their car. Anyway, so I got the kids. They're in my truck. Mind you, they're sitting in my work truck. I sat them up in the truck, so they were out of harm's way. You would figure the parents would have came over to the truck too and sat with. No, they just sat in their freaking car in the middle of the highway. But yeah, so when the safety crew got there, the cops got there, dude, I fucking lost my shit on these parents. I literally lost it. Well, to sum it up, the mother got arrested because, number one, she was driving without a license. Number two, she was driving way too fast for conditions of the highway during this weather. And number three, they got her for child endangerment. Yes, that's a thing, people. You drive too fast with your children in the car, you will get arrested for child endangerment. So for you entitled idiots out there that think the laws do not concern you or do not you know, or not for you, you're above the law. Yeah, 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 you're gonna get a big wake up call, idiot. Oh, and another thing, I'm gonna let y'all know too, especially to the Gen Z population, millennial population that's on here. I'm a Gen X. I got no filter. I don't care if I hurt your feelings on what I say. I really don't. And no, I'm not part of a lost generation. I'm just part of a generation where we say what's on our mind. We wish you would. We will slap you in the middle of next week. You will come back the following Tuesday and not think twice about it. We won't argue with you. We won't get in a pissing match with you. We won't sit here and argue with you over the internet either. Because we got thick skin. So, if you want to write something and saying, oh my God, you shouldn't have said something like that. Oh, that's just not right. That's bullying. You know what? Come up out of your mommy's basement. Have her pull out her, thing on her chest and let her give you some milk. Like she's probably been for the last 20 some years. Or 30 some years. 20 to 30 some years. Okay? Because that's all you are, it's just a mama's baby. You got no sack. You got no spine. Into cancel culture and fucking getting people deleted culture because, people say something that you do not agree with. You definitely ain't got no spine. You're a coward. But anyway, it's just the idiocracy and hypocrisy in this world that y'all come on the internet, talk trash on people, bully people, especially little kids. I love how a grown person comes on here and bullies little children on games. Yeah, little children. I mean, yeah, granted, I've seen some of these little kids, they got some mouths on them in the games, too. They're just like their mommy and daddies, Got a lot of mouth. But, yeah. But, yeah, that just really irked me, seeing that mother that flew down the road in that bad a condition of weather with children in the car and wrecked her car with the children in it and was shocked that something like that happened. And then she was so thankful that somebody stopped to check to see if they were okay. Yeah, of course, I stopped to see if the children were okay. I could have cared less about the mother and the father. I could have cared less. The father asked me if I had a cigarette. I said, no, go get a job. Because they probably 9 chances out of 10 probably on knowing it, they probably, sit at home all day, smoke weed, roll blunts, smoke in front of their kids. And they wonder why, parents wonder why their kids got learning disabilities. Because they're letting them on their iPads all damn day, for one. So they ain't learning nothing but this trash on TikTok. And then on top of it, fake stuff that people are teaching you on YouTube because... Yeah, that's a whole nother subject. I came across something about the Philippines. And some guy was, saying something about the United States and the Philippines and how we own them and this and that. Yeah, yeah, that's a whole nother topic. That burned my gall on that one. Because unfortunately, this uneducated millennial obviously was taught in one of those schools where they didn't want to pledge allegiance to the flag, and probably went to one of those schools where, the teacher probably sat there and said, oh, it's okay for a transgender to use the female's bathroom. And that's a whole nother topic I got about transgender people, too. Because honestly, I'm just going to say it now. I think transgender men, honestly, and transgender women are pedophiles. I honestly think they are the P. I think they're men that can't get a grown woman because they're fugly, fat, and disgusting, and probably got a little, and can't get a real woman. So they want to sit there and say they are a woman and still grow a beard, and they want to sit there and say they relate as a woman so they can go in little girls' rooms and get excited while they're in the little girls' rooms. And the same way, vice versa, with women that want to sit there and say they're men. They're usually, roly-poly, Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall and cracked their spine. And they want to sit there and say they transgender and they're a man so they can go in the men's room and look at little boys because they can't get a real man. I'm just saying, man. I honestly, I'm just calling it as I see it. I'm a real man. I'm sorry. I call it as I see it. You want to be that disgusting and that P, then anyway, so yeah. I just call it as I see it. I say what's on my mind. I say what I feel, and I grew up in a time where we didn't have participation trophies. We went out, knocked on the door, and said, "Hey, can Johnny come out and play?" We went and rode our bikes. Our parents didn't want us in the house, because it was nice outside, and we should have been outside exercising and playing. Learning communication skills in person. Yes, we might have fought. We might have thrown some hands down. But me and Johnny, we were still best friends. We may have gave each other bloody noses, a fat lip, a black eye or something. But the next day, hell yeah, we were still at each other's houses playing some Super Mario Brothers on the first Nintendo or the original Atari, or we were playing some, ColecoVision or Atari. Oh yeah, we had that back in the day. So don't think that you kids are the first to have video games. Because you dead wrong, kids. Because my generation is the biggest generation. Oh yeah. We didn't have, where each generation's 10 years, a decade goes each generation. No. We have 2 generations in one. Oh yeah. We have a 20-year generation. We are a big generation. So there's a lot of us kids. There's a lot of us in Gen X. But we just don't give a fuck. We don't care. And, for you guys that want to sit there, especially millennials want to sit there, why ain't we doing anything with the politics? Because we don't give a fuck about politics because we're not dumb. We're not dumb. We never were dumb. We were smart. We were educated. We were book smart. Yes, I said book smart. We didn't have computers to sit there and tell us the answer. No, we had to read textbooks. We had to write things down in notebooks. We had to figure math formulas out in our heads and take a piece of paper, write it down, figure it out. We had to sound out words, real English language words, not made up words. Like y'all do with your pronunciation bullcrap. We learned science. We learned history. When we went to school, we had math, we had reading, we had science, we had social studies, and we had history. Goddamn right we did. And we had physical education. And if you sat there and made an excuse of why you couldn't take phys ed, oh, I can't do phys ed because I got asthma or something. I get the sniffles, or I'm this, I'm that. The gym teacher just say, you know what, you failed. Yep, you failed. You're a pussy. You failed. You know, and then when we played sports, if we lost a game, we didn't get a participation trophy for losing. We didn't get taken out for ice cream for losing. We didn't have a pizza party for losing. No, our coach would rip us a new butthole, and then we would work harder to win the next game. Participation is showing up playing the game, playing your heart out, practicing, learning your skills, crafting your skills. So, yeah, boom. And yo, I'll tell you what, when we played little league football, you know, a little pee wee football, oh, you better believe it. The harder we hit someone, the better we felt. Damn right, we wanted to go out there and knock little Johnny on his ass hard as hell. Because I ain't gonna tell you something. I played sports. I played sports. I didn't play basketball because I ain't gonna lie. I was horrible at it. I sucked at it. I didn't play soccer. Uh, yeah, I wasn't a lawn fairy. So yeah, soccer wasn't my thing. Uh, I played football, American football. That's what I played. I played baseball. Yes, I bowled. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was a nerd too. I bowled, but I also speed skated and I also figure skated. Yes, I figure skated. But the only reason I figure skated was because, yeah, my dance partner when I figure skated, yeah, she was hot. She was hot. I ain't gonna lie. She was hot. That's the only reason I did it. Was for the girl back then when I was a kid. The girl was my age. You know, I had a crush on her. She was hot. You know, but yeah. Uh, yeah, the 80s were, yeah, they were good times. Good times. Yes, very good times. Oh yeah, and a bike race too. Yep. And I did some dirt bike racing and some quad racing. And let me tell you something. Those motorcycles, the quads and dirt bikes, are made for off road, not on city streets acting like a retard like these Dominicans are doing out here in the street. Yes, I'm calling the Dominicans out on that because that wasn't happening until they started coming to this country and started pulling their little wheelies and their little dirt bike gangs and this and that, da 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 da. And they're little crotch rockets. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. These idiots out here, and you know, I'm not gonna call Dominicans out on this because I really haven't had no problems with Dominicans on the crotch rockets. The white boys, though, which I'm white, I ain't gonna lie, I'm white, and their little, GoPros sitting there videotaping them idiotic selves flying down roads and whatnot on their crotch rockets. I'll tell you what, I'm so half tempted one day when I'm sitting in traffic and see one of those dumbass idiots come flying between me on their crotch rocket, splitting lanes. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. In the state of Pennsylvania, especially, splitting lanes on a motorcycle is against the law. You're not only putting yourself in danger, but you're putting others in danger. So one day, don't be surprised if all of a sudden you have a door in your face when you're splitting lanes. I'm just saying, you're going to catch a door one day. And I'd like to see you get up and start screaming at me because I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to grab you by your helmet and I'm going to kick you dead in the gut, rip your helmet off your head, and kick the living shit out of you. Right in the middle of the highway. And just leave you lay there. Because, you know what? Everybody else is sitting in line, waiting to go. But no, you think because you got a motorcycle and you're in such a rush and think you're so cool with your little GoPro, you're going to split lanes. And then right away when somebody does something to you or moves over, oh, you didn't see me. Oh, you got mirrors. Oh, you got the. You just a little speck in my mirror, okay? You might have been like a mile back. And then I move over and all of a sudden you're right there in your little crotch rocket. I'm sorry for you. It's called you're supposed to have control of your vehicle at all times. You're behind me, buddy, on your little crotch rocket. So when you're behind me, you hit me, that's your fault, not mine. So you can cry to everybody on YouTube, TikTok, this and that. Oh, did you see what this guy did? Oh my God. He was not paying attention to motorcycle riders, this, that, da, 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 da. I ride motorcycles, punk, and now let me tell you something. I obey all the rules and regulations of the roads. All of them. And popping wheelies and going 190 miles an hour, splitting lanes. Yeah, dude. Your ass belongs in jail or a forever nap on the side of the highway. So, see, it is on crotch rockets. Don't be surprised if one day you eat somebody's door. Because I'll tell you what, you open your mouth to the wrong person, you're gonna get it. Because karma's a bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now something's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. Yep. Something's not right here. Alright. I gotta figure this out. Oh well. You know, it happens. Whoops. The hell am I doing? Dude, seriously, it took me 5 rows of floor to figure that out. I goofed. Dude, I'm seriously batting a freaking 1,000 right now. Yeah, I'm definitely not liking how this is turning right now. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to change something here. I'm not liking this. This should be a smooth transition. One, two, three. Let me see it up here. One, two, three. Yeah. Ah, you know what? I think I see it right here. And right there. Okay, I see where I fucked up. And right here. I screwed up right there too. What the shit? Boom, boom. Alright. So that should be the, yeah. Alright. Boom, 2, 2, 1. And 2, 2. Oh, what the shit? Wait, no. Yeah, what the shit? Still not right. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Shit does get shrunken a little bit. But okay, let me see here if I can do this. me see something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Alright, so that's 10. That's 5. 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Now, shit's gonna have to change here. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, shit's dude. Oh God, I'm horrible with roads. But you know what? I really don't care. Looks good from my house. I ain't trying to impress nobody. Don't worry, I'll fix that white line bullshit later. Jade, what are you doing, you stupid fucking cat? Being retarded again. Ice Tween. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. So yeah, now this world here, I'm gonna build pretty much on the outskirt here. You know, it's gonna be like, I'm guessing I'm gonna make this like a big major city and whatnot. And then as I go inward, it's gonna start having houses. I mean, like apartments and stuff like that. You know, things that make a city, big city, a big city. You know, and then as I start working my way back in, I'm gonna be making, you know, houses and city blocks and stuff and whatnot. And then I'll probably make a rural area and stuff like that. Yeah. It's gonna be something I'm gonna probably be working on for quite a while. Doing something for quite a while. Kinda wish I had a PC to do this. Probably go a lot faster. You know, some of these people they make these big, major, extravagant, huge cities and big, huge, beautiful buildings because they got world edit and they don't have a creative bone in their body to make something step by step. So, I will do it on here and take probably about 5, 6 years to do it. Maybe longer. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it might take me 20 years. Who knows? I know one thing I do know is, if you're gonna come in here and criticize my builds, I don't care. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm hungry. I'm about ready to walk down to the corner bodega and get me a Cuban sandwich. I'm really kind of hungry for a Cuban sandwich. Oh, sure. Tired. Hey, where's the sun? Where did the sun go? 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 Oh, there's the sun. All right, let me see something here. I'm gonna do a flyover a little bit here. You know what? Give me a break.